Welcome back to Alpine Garage Sports, folks. My name is Chris. I am your host for this show. We are in my garage today, and I've been gone for a little while, but I'm not going to do that anymore. So I'm going to create videos, usually some vintage buff videos, to last while we're recreating in Colorado, as we always do. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. We have a great family here. We have old school buff fans, which I am one of. We also have a lot of new folks that are coming to see you because Coach Prime is here. And we love to have them as well. So it makes a really great mix, and our comments will show you that. There's a lot of great interaction going on. So join today, subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. We just like to have fun here. Now, today we're going to do a few things. So we're going to talk about Cormani McClain being in Colorado, but also about his video, which is very much like a lot of his videos right now. There's a little bit of old and new in there, and if you don't really pay attention, you're not really sure what the full story is. So I'm going to give you what I think is the full story at this point, including who he has been training with in Florida. So that, and I want to bring that out because why not? You know, I mean, if the guy that is training probably one of the best athletes in the country at this point, why wouldn't we know who he is? So I'm going to let you know about that. So first of all, if you haven't already figured it out, Cormani McClain is in Colorado. So all the videos have blown up over the past day, talking about how Cormani finally made it to Boulder. And he did. He did a video on his brand new YouTube channel, which only has like 2.5 thousand subs, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be at 10,000 by the end of this week. It was an interesting video, to say the least, because the beginning of it was just Cormani saying, hey, I wanted to let y'all know, myself, where I'm at, because if you look at any chat in any forum, anywhere, any live stream that's being done, everybody's like, where's Cormani, where's Cormani, where's Cormani? So he wanted to let people know where he was. And that is true. So he is in Boulder right now. In fact, he's living up on the north side of Boulder near the airport. Some sports complexes up there that are really good for training. And then obviously CU's right there as well. So he has landed. Now, that was only like the first probably 20 to 30 seconds of that video. Then it goes straight into him training in what looks like a small garage gym. After you watch that for a while, you don't know whether he's in Colorado or not in that. I'm going to say he was not in Colorado. So this is probably just before he came to Boulder. He is training with the guy with the curly hair. His name is Conner Custodio, and he is a very well-known CrossFit trainer. He is actually a personal trainer. And if you look at his Instagram page, which has his name, Conner Custodio, but it's also called Connerly X Fit is his Instagram page. And then it says faith and fitness. So you can tell that this guy has real deep faith. He does a lot of training for not only himself, but he also is a private trainer for a lot of other people. He's done a lot of CrossFit championship kind of things. And I mean, the guy is obviously a stud. He's out of Lakeland, Florida. So there is a connection there between Cormani and Connor. And they may have been friends. Connor's a little older than he is. They may have been friends from high school. I don't really know. Maybe they're part of the same church. But in any case, they're training together. And then at the latter part of that video, he's actually in a gym. And that gym is called Vital Fitness Lakeland in Lakeland, Florida. And you can see Connor is there as well. So Connor may be part of that group as well. So Cormani is getting a lot of good personal training on his off season this year, before he came to Boulder, Colorado. Now you see a lot of comments in forums and on videos about Cormani being somewhat slender. And I will say that by looking at this video, guys, and I'm sure all of you have seen it. If you haven't, I'll tag it down below, and make sure you subscribe to his channel. He is stacked. Like, even though he's probably 165 to 170, 175, he's got a 6'2" frame. And he's literally, the guy is 18 years old. And if you look at him, he is freaking jacked, man. Whatever training he is doing is putting on a lot of muscle. So even though he may not have a lot of meat on him right now, he's got a lot of strength and he's super fast. So I don't think that's going to slow him down at all. If you look at some of the best corners in the NFL that have ever played, in college, at the beginning of their college career, they were probably a very similar build, probably not even as jacked as he is. I wanted to make this video to say, I think y'all know he's in Boulder. Back into that video was him training in Florida and getting absolutely freaking jacked to come to Colorado. So I'm really super excited to see him actually in the videos at CU. And then I think we'll be complete. I mean, I don't know that we're waiting on a whole lot of other people right now to get to the campus. So we can actually start looking at this thing as a whole piece and see where everything fits. That is a wrap from Alpine Garage Sports. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Please comment down below. What do you think of his training regimen in the early part of this summer? And I'm pretty sure we are going to see him in videos. I would even say probably later on this week on campus with the team. And that is going to be really cool. I'll see you in the next video. And if you haven't already heard, Cormani is here.